On September 11th, 2001, I was in high school. September 11th, 2024, I'm married and I have 9 children. Hey there, beautiful people. After breakfast and doing a little bit of schoolwork this morning, we loaded up in the car and headed to the grocery store for some lunch. Normally, I might have made lunch at home. However, my children realized it was Wednesday, and on Wednesdays, Publix has sushi for $5. So we stopped to get our free cookie before going to get our sushi, and I had to tell Noah James that he was going to have to clock in and clean that glass if he didn't stop touching it. I'll go right to aisle 14 and get him some Windex and paper towels. Although he might enjoy it, so never mind. Anyway, I do not eat sushi, so I went to the deli for a custom-made sandwich. It had ham, turkey, roast beef, honey mustard, yellow mustard, cucumbers, pickles, tomatoes, salt, and pepper. And it only took 48 business hours to make it. And if you know anything about Publix, you know what I'm talking about. Anyway, then we headed on back to get our sushi. And on the way there, we realized that Cantaloupe was buy one, get one free, so we got some of those. We still haven't cut that watermelon we got from the farmer's market the other day. We need to do that tomorrow. I think we're going to make some watermelon slushies. Stay tuned. Anyway, after the children took their sweet, precious time picking out their sushi, and then putting it back and deciding on another, and then putting it back and deciding on another again, we headed on over to the checkout. Quite a few people ask me if I have any picky eaters. The answer to that is absolutely. But one of the rules in our home is that you have to try something at least once before you declare that you don't like it. And as for me, I've tried sushi about 10 times and I don't like it. So there's that. Anyway, we found somewhere to sit outside and eat, and since it's almost sweater weather, it was not too hot outside to do so. We sat there, enjoyed our lunch before getting ready to head to our next destination. Charity Rose wanted me to share my water with her. This little giraffe will not drink out of a sippy cup or a bottle, but she will put her backwash in my water. That's your water now, Charity. Anyway, once we finished our lunch, we headed on over to our next destination. I'll preface this by saying that each month we have a family service project that we do. And every year for the past several years, on September 11th, we as a family take goodies to local fire stations and police stations. And we talk about the September 11th terrorist attacks and how that affects our country today, and how our local public servicemen, just like the servicemen in New York, go towards the danger so that we can get away from it. And this September 11th tradition of ours has just been a great way to let local officers and firefighters just know that they are appreciated. And so we stop by 3 or 4 precincts and 3 or 4 firehouses every year with a dozen or 2 of donuts, just as our way to say thank you. This year, I think, is a little bit different for the little children, at least, just because earlier this year they were able to visit the 9/11 Memorial in New York City for the first time. And I think that kind of puts another level of appreciation for this little service project that we do every year. Anyway, we picked Nathaniel up and he ate some sushi while telling me about his day. And then we made one last stop at one last firehouse. I looked down and realized that Noah James was carrying around a donut. I promise it didn't come out of the officer's boxes. After that last drop off, we headed on over to the library so that the twins could attend a meeting and the little boys could read books to shelter animals. All in all, we had a pretty great day. And Queen Tifa here didn't care what we did today. She's just happy to be walking. Thanks for watching. See you next time. Bye.